Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have Cochise County basketball. 2 games on the slate tonight. First, we're going to be here in Bisbee, Arizona, broadcasting the Lady Pumas against the Cowgirls of Willcox, Arizona. Dave, you most recently broadcasted the Cowgirls of Willcox, where they took down the measuring stick for 2A girls basketball, the Tombstone Yellow Jackets.
Yes, they did, and you know what that means. This is going to be a tough test for the Lady Pumas tonight. The Willcox Cowgirls are in good form right now. Bisbee Lady Pumas aren't any slouches either, but this it's the same thing it was for Willcox against Tombstone. That's what it is for Bisbee against Willcox. How can they measure up against a team that just beat Tombstone?
Absolutely. We're about to have the introduction set and ready to go. Principal John Watts, I assume, will sing our national anthem for us. We're going to jump behind the camera and let the lineups get introduced here in Bisbee, Arizona. You lied. They have a PA going.
Well, kind of. That's all they have.
Hope they fix that by the ring ceremony tomorrow.
All right. Principal Watts is going to call us off our starting lineups. We can't hear him, so I'll go and call him out for you. That's going to be number 1, Darlene Cesena. That's number 11, Addison Burwright. Number 13, Paisley Adams. Number 14, we all know her, Maddie Bennett. And number 15, Gabby Gallez. All right. And here come the Lady Pumas. Oh, they're fired up, Pizzy. They're ready. That should be number 2, Nicole Seha. Number 4, Natalie Mendez. And number 10, everybody knows this one, Alyssa Lopez. Number 11, Isabella Solis. And number 15, senior leader Yasleen Hernandez. And those are your Lady Pumas.
Never gets old, Dave. Principal John Watts.
No, it does not. It's nice to be back home in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of dandies and dreamers. I missed you, Bisbee, but we're back, baby. And we're going to be treated to some highly entertaining, very competitive basketball tonight. And the Willcox Cowgirls coming off the win of the year over the Tombstone Lady Yellow Jackets. What a game by them. And so, again, this is a game for Bisbee. If they can take this one down, they find themselves right back in the race as well. Throughout this game, we're going to thank the sponsors that make this broadcast possible for you for free here on Cool FM Live. But in the meantime, we have an opening tip to deal with. And Paul Pizzy Corder is going to do the play-by-play for you this evening.
This opening tip is going to be brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Already started, Dave. SSVEC, serving our community. Proud sponsors of Cool FM Live.
Like they snuck that in and make me look bad.
I was going to say, stop talking. I'm going to do one right now. But it's no joke, folks. Support the businesses that support your community. We would not be here without these sponsors broadcasting. Mendez misses that one, and already we're going to get an early jump ball. That's going to be foreshadowing for the type of game we're going to get. It's going to be scrappy possession arrow to Willcox.
Yeah, Willcox Cowgirls are going to get that one back on the errant shot. But Bisbee being aggressive right out of the gates, going right to the rim with that ball.
Willcox Cowgirls did We're going to have to go ahead and fix these audio issues, but the Bisbee, or the network issues, the Bisbee Lady Pumas with it. And there we go. Isabella Solis, 3-0 to start the ball game for the Lady Pumas.
A big, long shot from Isabella. 3-0 early at home.
Glass on the inside looking to answer. I think that's Bennett, but just a little bit. No, it wasn't Bennett.
No,
that might have been Burright.
Oh, that was Addison Burright, yes.
That was Burright. Back into Glass. Kicks it out. It's always a little tougher with the ladies because of the long hair to see the numbers. That's Maddie Bennett. And that is off the front of the rim, too. And that's going to be Isabella Solis. One more time with the rebound. So already 3 points and a rebound in the early going for Solis.
Yeah, big impact already for Isabella. Oh, 3-ball up.
Alyssa Lopez puts that 3-ball up. No good. Seha with the rebound. Nicole Seha.
Bisbee looking for another basket here to jump out to an early, nice, comfortable lead.
Looks like I forgot to put
Do not disturb on?
No, I forgot to put the header of what we're doing in here, the title to the video. That's going to be a good drive all the way down and up and in. Number 13. Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Paisley Adams.
I'll let you do it. I don't know how to do it.
Just log into Cool FM.
Oh, my goodness.
And then you click the...
Not talking.
But I got to do the camera as well, and I don't... Anyway, Lopez with the ball. Over to Seha. Apologize, folks. The more we do this, the worse we get. Worse I get. Seha drives on the inside. Ball's going to be knocked away. She's going to lose possession under the basket. Going back to the Cowgirls. That's going to be Maddie Bennett. Good feed on the inside. Galaz off the backboard and in. 4-3. The Willcox Cowgirls take the lead over the Lady Pumas. There's Gerald Morgan in the chat doing what he does always and laughing at Dave, saying, "Ha, Dave." Alyssa Lopez over to Solis. Lopez, top of the key 3-ball off the back iron, no good. She's going to follow her long rebound. No good on that 3-pointer as well for the Pumas. I think that was Natalie Mendez. Natalie Mendez, this is my first time getting eyes on her. Misses that 3-pointer. 5:32 to play in the first quarter. 4-3. Willcox Cowgirls on top of the Lady Pumas. Seha will take the inbounds. Looking for Yasleen. That ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. Denying the entry pass was Addison Burright. Did you say my skin?
I did.
That's why we keep them around, folks. Yasleen Hernandez.
What's the score of this game?
4-3. Driving on the inside, the 3-ball up, and again, it's going to be Mendez with the miss. So it looks like early on, Dave, we're going to get a barrage of 3-pointers coming from the Lady Pumas.
I'm okay with that strategy.
So are the Golden State Warriors, and they seem to be doing pretty good. And every single NBA team there is now.
No, I mean, just get a barrage of shots up against Willcox.
And that one's going to be stolen on the pass.
Yeah, Darlene Cesena was a defensive menace against Tombstone, one of the big factors in that game.
And Cesena was trying to start the fast break, but dribbled it off her foot because of the defense. Right. And that's going to be a traveling on Nicole Seha.
Yeah, unfortunately, she took steps before she dribbled, and they're going to call that on you every time. We have 3 referees tonight. We only had 2 the other night. So
that's only allowed in NBA.
Everything.
We know that's only allowed in NBA, Dave. Not even college.
Only if you're Giannis.
Right? Head coach for the Willcox Cowgirls, Susie Pritchard. Head coach for the Bisbee Pumas, right in front of our screen, actually. Courtney Borquez, also athletic director for the Pumas, and earlier this season celebrated her 100th win as a head coach for the Lady Pumas.
Oh, yeah, that's a big accomplishment for her. But there's going to be a couple of free throws coming in here for Darlene Cesena. These free throws are brought to you by Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, phone, and television. Go to allofiber.com.
Cesena up. Ooh, I thought that was good. Misses the first one, so still 4-3. We had a few early buckets in the last couple minutes. We've gone to a more defensive game here.
See if she's trying to make it a 2-point lead here.
Cesena up and good. So that's 5-3 now. 2-point lead for the Willcox Cowgirls coming off that big win against the Tombstone Lady Yellow Jackets. Dave, Tombstone ranked number 11 in all of Arizona. Willcox got to be riding high right now.
Yeah, it was a back-and-forth game, but Willcox pretty much had the upper hand throughout that game. I mean, what a big win for them, just increasing their confidence levels. And, of course, the post-game interviews, make the girls just beam. But here we have free throws coming in here.
Yasleen at the line, Hernandez.
These free throws brought to you by Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. Go to SierraVistaSoapCompany.com and free throw good.
That one is up and good from Yasleen. Cuts it to a 1-point deficit for the Lady Pumas. Here on the early going, plenty of basketball left. 4:51 in the first quarter. Hernandez misses the second one. That ball's going to be tipped out. Looked like that was off Lopez. No, Lopez wins.
I agreed with you. I thought that was Willcox ball, but it's going to stay with the Pumas.
Doesn't happen often, folks, but we do agree on that one. Seha inside, looking for Hernandez again. Yasleen Hernandez. They call her Beast. Trying to be a beast on the inside, the turnaround jumper.
Well, she was blocked on that one by Addison Burwright. Willcox coming back up the floor with the ball. Paisley Gooding kicking it back over.
Paisley Adams. Gooding plays for St. David.
Excuse me.
I almost did it. That's the only reason I corrected you right away. A lot of Paisleys here in Cochise County. That's going to be Bennett on the inside. Great defense from Beast, but they're going to say infraction. Yasleen Hernandez sends Maddie Bennett to the line for two.
Here we go already. I definitely am going to go ahead and respectfully disagree with that call.
As long as you do it respectfully.
And Maddie Bennett's going to the line, and she's a great free throw shooter, so expect a couple of these to go down.
These free throws brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference.
So that's a 2-point lead. And Maddie Bennett, again, doesn't miss many of these.
Up and good with the second one, so back to a 3-point lead for the Cowgirls out of Willcox.
That free throw stroke is what you get from a lot of practice. Oh!
Alyssa Lopez to tie. That's up and good.
Alyssa Lopez, big bang to get Bisbee back in the game. There's some elimination for you, R.I.P. Bob Euchre.
Maddie Bennett from the free throw line, and here we go. We got a wave of scoring coming in here, Dave. First 2 minutes saw some scoring. Then we had defense, and now we got scoring again.
And here's that full court press that they used against Tombstone. See if Bisbee's able to get through it, and they do this time. That's another travel.
Quite a few steps on that one. I don't know if she's not happy with the call or not happy with herself, but even I could tell that was a travel.
Yeah, there was not even a thought of a dribble on that one. She just took off and started running.
Too many people watch LeBron James play basketball nowadays.
Use her on the Pumas football team next year.
Right. Swings that one all the way around. Cesena. And to Maddie Bennett, she's at that free throw line again. Goes back to the elbow. Good defense here from the Pumas. Forcing the ball back outside, but a good drive by Cesena on the inside. She's going to miss that. Lopez has the ball for the Pumas. Down two.
Yeah, Lopez leads his team in just about every category.
Right inside of Soli's contact. Nothing called, and that's going to be again. Dave, you called her out. Darlene Cesena with the steal. And that's good track back defense from Seha. Ball will stay with the Cowgirls, though.
Yeah, she's a great defensive player for the Cowgirls. But Bisbee only down two here. They need a good defensive stop. Hopefully try to get the ball back and tie this game. 3:23 on the clock here in the first quarter.
Cesena's going to pop a three ball off the backboard. Glass is always open. Macon is always open. But no good on that one as Alyssa Lopez brings the ball up court for the Lady Pumas.
Nice kick out.
That one's open for three in the lead, but just short. I wonder if that got deflected. Refs say no. Just an errant shot from Natalie Mendez.
Yeah, that's one of those cases where you could be a little too wide open on that. Natalie was like, whoa, there's nobody around me.
Especially the way the Cowgirls play defense, and they're always been around the shooter here tonight.
Yeah, Natalie found herself all alone out there. And again, those are harder than you think.
Cesena, she wants to pop the three again. Off the backboard and no good. That's a good follow rebound there from Burwright. And that's going to be a foul going to the line for two, I think, is going to be Maddie Bennett.
I think that's on Elizabeth Solis. No, it is not. It's on Yasleen. That's her second foul already. And yeah, we're going to have Katana, one of my favorite names in Cochise County basketball, coming into the game.
I actually
Another senior.
During the Benson Holiday Classic, I got to talk to Katana Rogers, and I had to explain to her, Mortal Kombat was a game back in the day. First one from Gloss, up and no good. Gloss has that high rainbow arc. Not paying off on that first free throw attempt.
Yeah, Yaslene's going to have to take a break with that second foul, but watch out for Katana. She's going to slice and dice.
These free throws brought to you by Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista. They serve all of Cochise County, plenty of clients in Bisbee, Arizona, providing non-medical home care. 520-685-1035. She misses everything on that one, and Pumas get the ball back. Still down by 2:55 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Gabby with a wry smile after the air ball free throw, which is all you can do after your air ball free throw is laugh it off.
Checky Cisneros Propek in the chat says, go Katana Rogers. We have a Katana fan, not just the name, probably the person as well.
I see the Sebastian Lopez also watching tonight. We're back in Bisbee. Get to watch one of our favorite sons play basketball this evening.
Good defense from Maddie Bennett. They're trying to run the break. That's going to get all the way up to Cesena, who puts that one off the backboard. Couldn't really control it, an errant shot. We saw that a few times last night in the game, and sometimes you just got to eat it, Dave, if it's not there. This is one's going to be up and off the back iron, no good.
Yeah, just off on that three-point attempt. That's going to be a foul on. Oh, no, never mind. That's just be a timeout, Pumas.
Good timeout there from Coach. Courtney Bork has 2:27 to play in the first, 9-7. Your ball game so far. I see you're pulling out your phone because you see it just tells me everyone that I am that is watching with us.
Yeah, I want to see the chat, too.
It's hard to read comments when that happens.
This timeout is brought to you by Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. They're now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They have written and road testing available. Go save the wait at the DMV.
Also, I'd like to thank... Go ahead. We're going together, brother. It's been a long time since we did a game together now to think about it.
I'm telling you. Well, that's all right. We'll get back into the sync of things. Go ahead. You're up.
I'd like to thank the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty and the market buy or sell. Make your first call to real estate experts. Sherry Ethel and her team. I'm going to guess on this one, 717-599-2439.
That is correct. And we better get it together because next Monday we will be in the McHale Center to watch the Bisbee Pumas play Santa Rita.
Auditioning for the U of A announcing jobs. They don't know they had vacancies on.
Oh, they're going to create vacancies after we get done.
That's kind of what I was trying to say.
There we go. Alyssa trying to get something going.
Looking for Solis on the inside. Good defense from Galaz. Going to knock this ball out. 2:12 to play. Pumas retain possession. Still down by 2.
Yeah, tapped out of bounds by Willcox. So, yeah, Pumas only down 2 early. So, have a chance to tie this game right here.
In both games. Oh, that one will be going back to the Cowgirls now. In both games, Dave, we're expecting very, very competitive games. We don't think either team is going to run away with it.
I didn't expect the referees to go like my wife trying to pick out a restaurant because they changed their mind on that one.
Only when you pull up to the parking lot. Solis with the steal on that one. Lopez back up to Solis. She's got Seha. She's going to take the elbow jumper. No good, but Seha running the floor with everybody. Pulled off that offensive rebound, but only momentarily as the Cowgirls take this one right back. That's Paisley Adams driving down. And in. So a 4-point lead for the Willcox Cowgirls.
Yeah, the Lady Pumas have had a lot of opportunities. The ball is just not dropping yet. So Lady Pumas just looking to get one into the basket.
Lopez
and they
inside.
Scouted well. Alyssa is double teamed out there.
Ball will be knocked away, and it looks like this one will stay with the Bisbee Pumas.
Neilani Bourbon, yes, we will be covering the boys' game this evening. Yeah, I'm going to come back into my gym and not watch the boys play as well.
You got to be crazy. You think we're not going to watch Sebastian Lopez throw down a few dunks? Maybe Caden Hooper does.
Caden Hooper said he's never gotten a game dunk. I was like, you got another chance on Thursday. We're going to be back in Bisbee.
Katana Rogers with the ball.
Yeah, Lopez.
Solis, good turnaround jumper in the paint, but no good. Long rebound going out to Adams for the Cowgirls again. Gabby Galaz with it. Running point forward a little bit here tonight. Like to see that. That's going to be Adams. She's open for 3 and drains it. Nothing but net.
Yeah, good looking shot from Paisley right there. That's going to jump them out to a 7-point lead with only a minute to play here in the first quarter.
So Lee, she's trying to answer from Curry range, and she rips the net open. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're throwing daggers at each other right now.
14-10 your score. Cowgirls on top. Bennett had it open at the free throw line. I wonder if she's going to turn around and take that shot now. Into Galaz. Good ball movement from the Cowgirls. Another three-pointer, but that one's going to be too long. Rebound's going to be fought underneath, and it's going to be off Paisley Adams going back to the Bisbee Pumas.
A little too much muscle on those 3 balls from the smallest player for the Cowgirls, Darlene. There's a little too much muscle on those 3s. Got some adrenaline going. She wants that Cool FM interview.
I was going to say, adrenaline plays a part. You saw 2 3-pointers bang back-to-back. You think you're You're invincible. Just saw Horacio Olivaria, and I'm saying his name right for the first time because that video I'm making. Didn't realize how big a part he was for the Bisbee Pumas championship. A lot of highlights from Olivaria. Good steal here from Lady Pumas. Alyssa Lopez, the three-pointer off the backboard. Bank's always open, Dave.
Oh, it's after 5 o'clock, but she called the bank anyways.
14-13, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. That's going to be a three-pointer up and good. What a barrage of three-pointers we're seeing. That one was Addie Burright. And the steal underneath by Burright. Ball will touch out of bounds with just under 2 seconds to play in this first quarter.
Offensive explosion out of both teams to start this game. They got under 2 seconds here to get a good shot out. That's going to be pretty tough.
Alyssa Lopez, she's going to dribble this one out, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. Dave, very interesting quarter. Spells of offense and spells of defense, and we finish with an offensive flurry that sees the Willcox Cowgirls ahead 17-13 in this one.
Oh, three-pointers raining down like the Lord's blessings in the end of that first quarter. Just bang, bang, bang. But in between quarters, that gives me an opportunity to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. Number 1 in Cochise County is voted on by you. You can find Grasshopper Landscaping on Facebook or give them a call, 520-456-8945.
Thank you as well to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. They've been open since 1963. You got to assume they have some number ones in their past as well.
I think they got a monopoly on it. Don't tell the federal government. Well, I mean, they're the best of what they do, so you see a lot of Barnett's Towing running around. Because of our Arizona highways down here, we need them a lot when our tires blow out. Go ahead and fix Highway 92 now. Thank you. Another big shout out to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years, veteran owned and operated. They're the best in the business.
Big Mike just had a really good video on Cool FM Live, I saw.
He is the nicest guy, man, I swear.
Dave, you go to Big Mike, not just for the service, but also the customer service as well.
Aha. Did they not put the 3 points on the board for Willcox to end that quarter? Because I thought it was 20-13.
I think it's 17. I thought it was 17.
All right.
I don't know, honestly. 17-13 your score. Maybe it is 20-13. I'm sure some Willcox fans in the chat would tell us if that was the case.
Yeah, right? They'd figure it out real quick.
Looks like that's going to be a foul. That was good defense from Cesena, who's been playing it all night, but just a little too good. The reaching called against Katana Rogers.
And thanks, everybody. There's a lot of viewers piling up here tonight. Thank you for supporting girls' youth athletics here in Cochise County. It's not just about the boys, because our girls' teams are better than the boys' teams. So you're making the good decision for showing up to watch this game.
That's a foul call. So the officials warming up here as well. That was a foul call, so Bisbee will retain possession.
Oh, and then turn it right over out of the inbounds. That was a double dribble. Yeah, she let the ball fly out of her hand and then tried to can't re-dribble it after you do that. So that's going to be a double dribble.
Couple of unfortunate turnovers here from both teams in quick succession. Give the ball right back to the Pumas, so they get a second chance at this inbound play. 7:51 to play in the first half. 17-13. Sehal trying to drive on the inside. Galas with the steal. They're going to get this one up to Darlene Cesena, who wants to go all the way against Beast Hernandez. That's not going to work out. Solis with the rebound.
That's a tough ask right there. But no, it's like I was saying on Tuesday, watching that girls' game as well, the more disciplined team is going to be victorious in this game tonight. Whoever can limit their turnovers and not give their opponents extra opportunities.
Whoever can bomb those three-pointers when they're hot.
Oh, that too.
They've been going on runs with three-pointers.
Oh, there she goes.
Corner three from Alyssa Lopez. That one up and good. We have a 1-point game in Bisbee, Arizona.
If you didn't know about number 10, Alyssa Lopez is really good at basketball. I mean, her name is Lopez. She better be.
We got all tournament team at the Benson Holiday Classic. Of course, the last tournament that we broadcasted. This one's going to be intercepted by Yasmin Hernandez.
You don't drop that ball very often.
Seha up to Lopez, keeps it in. Throws this one over to Yasmin. They need to reward on a bucket on that, but great defense at the rim from Galas.
Yeah, it was a great pass, but Gabby caught up to it and blocked the shot. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Nicole Seha. The ball is going to stay with the Cowgirls.
Sully's going. No, that's right. That's back to the Cowgirls. 6:55 to play. 17-16 your score here in Bisbee, Arizona.
I wonder if we smell. We got here and everybody cleared out over this area.
This one over to Galas. She has that range, doesn't to pull it off.
She had the shot available, but that's a better shot right there.
Maddie
Bennett going in every time.
She's not going to miss that elbow jumper in the paint, Dave.
No, that's going in every time.
Back to a 3-point lead for the Cowgirls, 19-16. That was close to a backcourt, and it was over and back. Far side official calls it, and a chance to open up a 2-possession lead here for the Cowgirls.
Yes. Oh! She almost took that one right in the grill. And Paisley forgot that you got to give the ball to the ref first. Tried to go for the quick inbounds, a sneak attack.
Thank you again, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live Facebook page, the Cool FM Live Sports page, and subscribe to the YouTube page for Cool FM Live as well. You can find this game on YouTube immediately after we're done. Maybe not immediately, but here we are.
Oh, pretty close.
Say how with the steal. She's going to run the floor. Solis is up there,
Solis
but
just couldn't handle it.
That's going back to the Cowgirls' 3-point lead. Maddie Bennett finds herself open, but only momentarily.
Yeah, she's a very composed player. You don't see Maddie Bennett make a lot of mistakes.
Good drive on the baseline. That's going to be Adams. Look good from here, but just misses. It's going to be Seha getting up to Lopez. They break away. Katana Rogers with them, a 3-on-3. Lopez pulls it back. Yasleen not interested in that. Dribble. Oh, it's going to be off a Bisbee player and going back to the Cowgirls.
Yeah, again, a lot of turnovers out of the Lady Pumas right now. They've got to shore that up, but they're still in this game. Only 3-point deficit for them.
5:48 to play in the first half. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my friend.
Don't be afraid to jump into our Cool FM Live chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
Tatum Defio is going to be checking in for the Cowgirls. She had some good minutes against Tombstone as well. And that's a double dribble on the Cowgirls. Ball back to Bisbee.
Turnover here in the last couple of minutes. We see spells of offensive flurries and then defensive proficiency. But like you said in the outset, Dave, this is going to be a very competitive game.
Avery Eddington being funny for the camera over there for the Willcox Cowboys.
This one's going to be thrown up, and another turnover from the Pumas. Miscommunication by Seha and Hernandez. 5:29 to play. Still a 3-point game.
And folks, not only will we be doing the boys game tonight, but we're going to have all the bells and whistles for you. We're going to have graphics and scoreboards and all the good stuff. We might even try to give away $500 at halftime.
You never know. That one's going to be stolen by Lopez. Alyssa Lopez bringing it up. You know, with the last name like Lopez, Dave, you got to be a baller.
That's what I say. With that name, there's some lineage with that.
Solis is going to miss that one at the rim. And it's going to be a double dribble. We've seen that a few times tonight.
Yeah, a little careless with the basketball. Fundamentals. And that Darylise Ruiz, who also had some big minutes against Tombstone coming into the game. Darylise with a couple of big baskets in the second half to help elevate them over that very good Tombstone team.
Lopez, she's got a lane. Takes it underneath. Contact, nothing called. Good defense there, says the referees by Ruiz.
You're not immune to it either.
No, I'm serious. Ruiz driving on the inside. Good pass out to Maddie Bennett. That's going to be a corner three-pointer. Ooh. Oh, in and out. Both parts of the rim, but no good. And there's Ruiz. I'll tell you. Ruiz is making a name for herself after checking in 10 seconds ago, touching the ball out of more than any player in this game.
Yeah, that's what you saw a lot of that against Tombstone. All effort out of Darylise Ruiz.
Seha with the ball now for the Pumas. Lady Pumas still down 3. It's been that way for a few minutes as the offenses have gone cold. Not necessarily shooting woes, but just careless mistakes and turnovers plaguing both of these teams. Alyssa Lopez, she's got an open look. Elbow three, no good. And there's that girl Ruiz with the rebound. Cowgirls trying to bring this one up quickly. And this one's going to be stolen by the Lady Pumas. Bring it back up. So turnover bug hasn't quite left either team. Alyssa Lopez, she's got a lane, puts this one up through the contact and the foul.
She was waiting for the call. She's like, any day now, my friends, any day.
4:13 to play in the first half. 16-19 your score here in Bisbee.
It's only a second game.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor by head coach Susie Pritchard from the Willcox Cowgirls. And I think that's a good timeout, Dave. I'll just say we've seen some sloppy play here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes you're allowed to just be honest. And, yes, it has been a little sloppy out there from both sides. But But yeah, so good time. Get some composure. Again, the more disciplined team is probably going to come out victorious here, whoever shores this up first. But this time out is brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. They have a new physical therapy department open in Hereford, as well as their ones in Bisbee and Douglas, providing the highest level of care to home and outpatients as well. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today. And the viewers are piling up on Cool FM Live tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Oh, wow, you got way more. Oh, the camera only says 12. It's been that way for a minute. I should have known it was glitching. Hello, everybody. Well, all these people in the chat, Dave, they should get in here and comment on this game.
Yeah, we do like the interactive stuff. We like chatting with all of our friendly viewers out there. We don't even know who you're rooting for. I'm assuming there's a lot of Willcox fans in there. It is a pretty decent drive down to Bisbee from Willcox.
We like to do a communal stream, much like you see in the gaming community, where we give props to everyone who is here.
But yeah, a competitive game so far. Only a 3-point game and a couple of free throws coming in for Alyssa Lopez. Be shocked if she missed one of these.
Up and good with the first one. Not even you can Dave Alyssa Lopez, Dave.
Oh, no, not even. Between her and Maddie, they're good free throw shooters. They're just scorers.
2-point deficit now for the Lady
Plus,
Pumas.
look at her shoes. You know how confident you are when you got them shoes on.
Is it the shoes? Up and good with the second one, 19-18. Cowgirls trying to right the ship after those 2 free throws and the timeout. Long stoppage and offense for them. Ruiz gets it right back over to Burright, inside to Bennett. Maddie Bennett wants to drive on the inside. Good pass to Galaz. Good defense from the Pumas. Ruiz in the paint, floater off the glass, and she's going to draw the contact, or at least Ruiz.
And that call is on Lopez. No, it is not. That call is on Yasleen Hernandez. That's her 3rd foul, so now she's going to have to go back to the bench, and Rosa Moreno is going to check into the game.
That's a big loss. Beast Hernandez going to the bench, and that's something we see. That's the danger with these physical players, is sometimes they do get into foul trouble.
Yeah. Again, she's one of those players that Bisbee needs on the floor.
First one from Luis up and no good.
So we will not be seeing her again for the rest of the first half. Coach is going to have to save her.
And some of the third quarter, if I do believe.
Yeah, it depends on how confident Coach Borges is that she won't pick up that 4th foul.
Luis up and no good with the second one. So the fouls do not hurt the Bisbee Pumas aside from losing Hernandez for the last few minutes of this half. Alyssa Lopez is going to bring this one up. She had Solis.
Just trying
we heard Coach Borges yell about that. That's going to be inside to Moreno, who just checked in. Seha with it. Seha took a few steps after she slid. That's been a little bit of a problem for Seha. She just forgets to dribble.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time. So
3:35 to play in the first half. 19-18, your score. In Bisbee, Arizona, Willcox Cowgirls on top. Gabby Galaz is going to drive baseline. Wanted to put it up, thought better of it, but that ball will be deflected away. Seha gets it up to Lopez. Alyssa Lopez, she wants to pop the 3 ball for the lead. That's well off. Rebound is going to be fought for, and good job there from Solis. I think she hit it off of Ruiz to win the possession back for the Pumas.
Yeah, Lopez just wanted to get that shot up quickly, but they're only down 1. So compose yourselves, get your feet set, take a good shot.
Teresa Casillas in the chat says, shout out to the Beast Hernandez. The Beast being a little too beastly tonight. 3rd foul, has to be on the bench for a little bit.
Well, I mean, some of those calls, you know.
Lopez behind the screen of Seha. Gets this one off. Didn't even see that Vasquez Miranda checked into the ball game.
Yeah, she snuck by me too.
Seha trying to get inside to Solis. Solis hit that big 3-pointer to start our game off, but since then, no points.
Yeah, Bisbee's having trouble finding their offense right now. It's just been a couple of big 3 bombs that have really kind of kept them in this game.
That one's going to be inside to Moreno. Tries to feed that one and to Miranda. No good. Ball will be out. They're just plastering defense from the Cowgirls, making it tough on the Pumas.
Any of you folks feel like coming out to join us tonight to watch the boys game? They are serving green chili cheese burritos in the Snack Shack tonight.
Who do you think they are, St. David?
And this is Bisbee, so you know.
Moreno's got an open look, was short on that one. Rebound will come out to Miranda, and that possession arrow it's going back to the Cowgirls.
Oh, we had the quarter change, so
I still don't understand that rule.
It is a weird one.
I'll tell you, some of the rules in basketball are just past me. Burright's going to get that one into Bennett, over to Ruiz. Ruiz, the floater in the lane, no good. Good rebound there from Galaz on the inside. It looks like we might have a foul, and it will be a foul on number 10, Alyssa Lopez. Just kidding, on Isabella Solis.
There has been an offensive famine here in the second quarter of this game. Still sitting at 19-18.
Both teams are hitting three-pointers, just not at a very consistent clip right now.
Well, that was wide open, though.
And that's Maddie Bennett, who leaves that one short off the front iron, follows her own shot, gets the rebound. Burright with it. Addison Burright has Seha on her and forces the dribble pickup, and that's going to be a foul on Nicole Seha.
Okay, that's only the third team foul on the Pumas. Katana's coming back into the game to do some more slicing and dicing.
Thank you again, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live, brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
Cowgirls trying to increase that 1-point lead, but no good on that shot.
You know it's tough when Maddie Bennett can't finish that. Ruiz on the inside with the offensive rebound. No good. This one's going to be intercepted by Seha on the pass. And that's going to be a timeout from head coach Courtney Borquez for the Bisbee Pumas.
Yeah, they got 2:07 here to play. Still down one. She's going to try to draw up a good offensive possession and maybe get some of this lead back. But this timeout is brought to you by Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference.
Also brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive. Dave, they're about being invested in this community. You can drive in today and experience the difference.
So, 1-point game, 2:07 here. Stick around at halftime. We're going to be interviewing the Bisbee Puma cheerleaders who are going to be making their way to Anaheim, California for Nationals February 14th, Valentine's Day.
They got some exciting things coming up for sure.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're planning on going to Disney, not Magic Mountain. Try to talk them out of it.
Well, Disneyland is a total vibe. Magic Mountain is just roller coasters. Disneyland
I know, right? I told
Very good roller coaster.
If I didn't get sick on roller coasters anymore, that's exactly what I would want to do. Sherry Joseph Nesbitt in the chat says, "Go Pumas." Teresa Casillas says, "Roadhouse." Did you say Roadhouse? Did I miss that?
I did not.
Free promotion.
With that being out there, I will be working Saturday morning. If you want to come hang out with me, I'll be there from about noon to 3.
2:07 to play in the first half. So Solis is going to take the inbounds to Seha. Back over to Isabella. Good job. Puma's not really fazed by this press by the Willcox Cowgirls.
Yeah, no, it's unfazed by the press. Tombstone was having fits with it.
Katana Rogers on the inside. No good. That's going to be a long rebound coming out to the Cowgirls, and they got the one they want running the floor.
Oh, no
Maddie
way.
Bennett, she leaves it short, but the Pumas throw it right back to Paisley Adams, who puts it up for two, a 3-point lead for the Cowgirls.
That was almost an assist for Bisbee to Willcox as he passed it to a wide-open Paisley for the shot.
You're not wrong about that one. Moreno with it. Tries to get that one into Solis. That's going to be out on the Cowgirls, staying with the Pumas. So finally, for the Cowgirls, Paisley Adams takes the lid off the bucket and extends that lead to 21-18.
Big minute 31 here for the Lady Pumas. They cannot let this deficit get any higher than this 3 points, much less try to cut into it.
Solis with the ball, Isabella. Bounce pass on the inside, but that's to Galaz. Great defense from Moreno to get it back. Good ball movement to Alyssa Lopez for the tie off the front of the rim. No good.
That's a shot they won, and unfortunately Lopez was then able to put it down.
1 minute, 15 seconds left to go. We're going to have a backcourt foul on the Lady Pumas.
That is the 4th team foul. The next one, Willcox Cowgirls will be shooting bonus free throws. Unfortunately, all of our boys got settled in over here. We're going to have to kick them out so the cheerleaders can come in for the halftime interview.
You see the Little Caesars Pizza, also more free promotion. I got to stop doing that. For Little Caesars.
And what is this, Wayne's World?
The JV Cowboys did win their game as we were coming in to set up for the girls' game. There's Maddie Bennett. She's not going to stay cold for long. That one very easy.
I'll say it again. This is a big minute for the Lady Pumas. They cannot allow any more points to go on to that deficit. They got the ball here. They need some points.
23-18 as Teresa Casillas back in the chat says, FYI, this is really the Beast Hernandez's dad. Ooh. What is the Beast Hernandez's dad's name there? Mystery person. Moreno couldn't get that one to go. That's going to be Ruiz. Ruiz wants to go quickly with it. Darius Ruiz has been very composed.
Oh, that's not the shot you want to give all your Bisbee got lucky on that with Maddie Bennett does not miss that shot very often.
Alyssa Lopez dribbling through 3 Cowgirls, throws this one up to Solis. Back to Lopez. Good save there from Isabella. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Bisbee needs a bucket. Solis from the baseline. No good. Rebound. It will go out to Ruiz for the Cowgirls. Just under 30 seconds to play. Now crossing 20 seconds. Ruiz off the front rim and in. Soft touch from Darius Ruiz.
And all of a sudden, Willcox jumping out to a very big 7-point lead at the end of the second quarter. Lopez with a bomb.
Oh, the backboard and in from Alyssa Lopez. Every time Bisbee needs a bucket to stay in it, Lopez answers the call. They got to get it up. Maddie Bennett for 3. That's going to be short. And taking us to halftime, a 25-21 Willcox Cowgirl lead.
Yeah, Alyssa Lopez saving the day once again for the Bisbee Pumas, throwing in a bomb to cut it back down to 4 right before halftime. But yeah, folks, we're going to grab the Bisbee Puma cheerleaders and bring them on over here. I'm going to hand them my mic. You can ask them some questions.
Oh, wait, we have a third mic in here.
It's sitting right behind me, brother.
I think you're right. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
They're gonna have to get in here somewhere.
And while Dave goes gets the cheerleaders, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista.
Cheerleaders?
Providing non-medical home care to all of Cochise County.
They're going to make room for you. Y'all can funnel on in here.
That includes Willcox, Arizona.
So we already follow the kills themselves.
By the way. All right, so we do have the cheerleaders here right in front of us.
Get in as you can fit in. He'll work the camera, and he's got. Y'all can pass this around. So, February 14th, huh? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes, sir.
Anaheim, California. Are we going to Disneyland as well?
We are on Sunday, the February 16th.
All right. While you have the mic, tell everybody who you are.
We're the Bisbee cheer team. My name is Destiny, and this is our squad.
So tell us about the competition that you had to win to get to Anaheim. How were the nerves? How was all that? How was that experience?
Yeah, so it was a show cheer regional competition, and we had to win that one in order to make it to nationals, which is a nationwide competition with millions of cheerleaders there. And we were really nervous when we got there, but we were really confident going up to the competition itself.
Okay, all right. So again, how excited? I mean, I know you're obviously very, very excited about this. We got to make. Are you going to? We're going to learn from that last tournament and take that into Anaheim to go win this whole thing for Bisbee.
Yes, we're going to improve on any mistakes that we made the previous competition and just continue to work harder to get to our goal in California.
Which is the whole thing.
Yes.
Bisbee, what do you got for these young ladies?
Nothing at all. Trying to work this.
He's a little under the weather today. But again, we just want everybody to see this is the team, including those ones back there.
I got something. What are we doing for fun in Anaheim, California?
Disneyland. We're going to Disneyland.
We're going to the beach and bowling.
The
and
beach.
Disneyland.
You said beach. Here's the thing about the beach. I have a lot of ADD where I need a lot of mental stimulation, but I went to the beach and just relaxed for 4 hours. I can't think of a better place on earth. So great call on that.
Has anybody here been to Disneyland?
Yes.
Oh, we've all been to Disneyland. Okay, so you know what you're looking for. So you've all been
who
to.
do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, some people like this guy hadn't seen the ocean in his life until 5 years ago. So that's something that some people. Baby, you ever been to the ocean? Have you ever been to the ocean? You've never seen the ocean? It's a life changer, brother. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming over, and gentlemen, for coming over here and joining us. We just want everybody to put some faces to the championship team that is the Bisbee Puma cheerleading team.
Thank you so
I got
much.
an idea. We got plenty of time left in this halftime. Go ahead, introduce yourselves one by one, pass the mic around,
Please.
and give us one shout out or any shout outs you want to say to the fans out there. Floor is yours.
My name is Destiny, and we just thank you for your support. And
Make sure when y'all
helping
do
us
it,
reach our
hold that
goal.
thing up real close so everybody can hear you.
And I'm cheer captain, head cheer captain.
Thank you, Destiny.
Hi, my name is Valeria Gomez, and I'm the cheer co-captain.
You can
Hi,
say
my
hi to
name
Mom and
is
Dad and stuff,
Alessandra
too.
Hernandez. I'm also the co-captain of Valeria. Also, we want to let you know we have a GoFundMe up on our Bisbee Cheer Booster Club page on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Angelina Romero.
Hi, I'm Gabriela Blaine.
Hi, I'm Dane Morales.
Hi, I'm Irene Salazar.
Hi, I'm Yuritza Meneses.
Hi, I'm Manolina Martinez.
Hi, I'm Gila Serrano.
Hi, I'm Darian Padilla.
Hi, my name's Alida Medina.
Hi, I'm Naidalin Salazar.
Hi, I'm Lala Flores. Hi, I'm Jaylene Bustamante.
Hi, I'm Eduardo Navarrete.
What's up, guys? I'm Fabian Hernandez.
All right, thank you so much, Jeremy.
No pressure. Since we just met you, do we want to go do a small little stunt or something out there for everybody real quick? Or you don't have to do that, though.
We'll do this in halftime.
Oh, boys halftime. Stick around. They're going to do a performance, and we're going to try to give away $500 with a half-court shot. Thank you all for coming over here and joining us this evening. Let's go, Pumas!
That was weak.
I don't want to get punched by the Willcox people over here, you know?
Right about that.
You're very welcome. By the way, while we have Fabian Hernandez, did this young man tell you that he got a text message from Cornell University
Cornell?
about playing some football?
Who knew Fabian had brains like that? What's going on, brother?
So yesterday morning I was texted by Cornell, and they said, can you send me my transcripts and stuff? So I sent them, and just waiting on a response right now.
That is amazing. Cornell's a big program for someone out of Bisbee, Arizona.
Yes, sir.
You're a big kid, man. You're putting on that weight like we talked about.
I've gained maybe 30 pounds since football season.
Yeah, you could tell in your
muscle.
voice as well. You
Yeah.
sound like a giant now. So.
Yeah.
The Cornell, huh? That's a big one. Excited, I assume.
Yeah, very. So I just got to get my grades up, and hopefully it helps me for them in the long term.
Grades is always the thing,
course.
man. But hey, it's only going to get tougher when you go to college. So it's good practice. Just show that you can do it.
Of course.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, Fabian, looking forward to football season, baseball season. Which one?
Football season more.
Defending state champions.
Yes, sir.
We got a video for you. Still working on it, by the way.
All right.
Hopefully someone will show it to you.
Yeah, I hope you guys have fun tomorrow at the ring ceremony.
For sure. It's going to be great. We will be broadcasting that on Cool FM Live, so you can watch it wherever. But football season, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You want football season to come as quickly as you can. Yeah. How's the team looking now?
We're looking pretty good, honestly.
You're losing Sebastian.
Hey, it's
Bryson, Michael, Hunt or Spencer. So I mean, there's a lot.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now. We're losing a lot of great players, but we're also having a lot of great players rising up too.
You know what I saw, and you can speak to this a little bit more. You're in practice with them every day. It seemed like Tristan Meyer developed as a passer as the season went on. And I only have warm-ups to go by, but just see he started zipping that ball in there. Sure. Kind of like taking after his older brother with that fastball. Is that what you see?
Yeah, for sure. He's a very dominant player. He knows how to read the defenses and stuff. Especially in baseball, he can throw some heat. So,
all right. Which player are we going to look out for? Who's going to be the new face of the Bisbee Pumas? Not the face. Who's going to be the unsung hero? Somebody that we don't see coming. That's just going to.
I got a couple people. There might be David Flores, Liam Brand. There's some linemen out there that they weren't really seen last year.
Best athletes, we know.
So there was also Tristan Meyer. He's going to come in and step up as a starting quarterback, and we got some receivers, and it's going to be a great season.
All right, you guys got a lot to build on. Quarterfinals last year in state, ended in Pima. Of course, you want to do a little bit better than that.
Of course. So I just want to step up my game and help everybody step up their game before we get back in the season, because we got summer, and then we got to step in right from the get-go and be dominant.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Future Cornell. What are they? Not Bearcats. I can't think of their mascot.
Not sure.
Whatever. Cornell University. All you have to say is Cornell. That's where all the smart people go. Fabian Hernandez. Fabian Flores is yours. If you have any shout-outs you want to give, thank anybody. Let people know about Fabian Hernandez.
I want to shout out my parents for sure. They've been a really big part of my life, and my brother, he's in college right now. He actually tore his ACL, so he came down in November, had surgery, so he's been down. I've been working with him on winter break. We were in the gym maybe 3 hours a day, working him out, working myself out, and I want to give him best of luck because he's been training me since I started football. Yeah. So he's always been my inspiration. And my brother Tony, he's not in the country right now, so he's been a real big help and stuff. So, and I also want to give a shout out to my grandparents. They step up and stuff, and of course Miguel Rivas, Ardent Athletics, great man, and then my cheer team, my cheer coaches, just everybody.
Not a lot of people know about Miguel and R&R, but he's doing great things for the kids down here. Sir. Getting looks where looks usually aren't available. Fabian Hernandez, thank you so much, brother. Always a pleasure to see you. Sorry we couldn't talk at the Cochise College game. I was looking for you afterwards. Fabian Hernandez, everybody. And we just have a minute left to go before we come back to this game. Daniel's your last name, Casillas, did drop a comment, says, you guys are great. Love you guys. You make it possible for me to watch. Thank you so much, Daniel. We do appreciate the kind words. The more people we have watching, the more we get to do this. And this is quite possibly the funnest thing I've ever done in my entire life. So, of course, we want to be full-time sports broadcasters as much as we can. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Brought to you by our amazing sponsors, such as the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, Sherry Ethel and her team, at 717-599-2439. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. I'm reading it. I'm reading it from memory. It sounds right. So Daniel Hernandez is commenting for Teresa Casillas. Thank you, Daniel, for being in the chat with us and joining us. Just a few seconds to go before we get this firecracker relit. 25-21, your score here in Bisbee, Arizona, home of the Pumas. Willcox Cowgirls on top. Willcox coming off that huge victory against the 11th ranked in all of Arizona, Tombstone Lady Yellow Jackets, top 5 in 2A. Back in action, Ashlyn Hernandez is back on the court. 3 fouls for the Bisbee Lady Pumas. That one immediately going to be taken away by the Willcox Cowgirls. Maddie Bennett trying to put that one in off the backboard. No good. A good outlet pass from the Pumas. That's going to be Alyssa Lopez. Hesitation move off the backboard and in. So a good start to the Pumas. As Clarissa Sotelo in the chat says, go Pumas. Clarissa, I don't know if you know this, but I always watch your Facebook Lives to see what's going on between the teams when we're not here to broadcast.
As do I.
If you have 30 viewers, you know why. Isabella Solis with the steal. Just a 2-point game after that big bucket by Alyssa Lopez. Nicole Seja bounce pass up to Solis. And Isabella's going to drive this one all the way down, playing a little bit of point forward right now. Has the composure and the ball control to do that. Seja's going to go all the way baseline. Denied the look at the basket. Beast Hernandez off the backboard and no good. Gabby Galaz will get the rebound.
Yeah, Beast Hernandez with a shot to tie it up right there. Unfortunately, didn't get it down.
Burright ran the floor but couldn't get it to go in. 6:49 to play. Ball going back to the Pumas. Just a 2-point deficit. That's kind of where it's been all game, Dave. Just a 2-1 point lead for the Cowgirls.
Now, if you're Bisbee, you're okay with that. Keep it close, and then all of a sudden maybe a hot offensive burst, and you might actually be able to sneak out of this bad boy with the team that just beat the team. This is the kind of win for Bisbee that would get them right back into this season.
Looks like we have a timeout called by head coach Courtney Borquez, and that will give me a chance to thank Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963.
Also, shout out to the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find them at Sea Sun Creations, now on Fry Boulevard, or at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
Fabian Hernandez to Cornell University. That has a ring to it. That's just something, and I try to downplay our impact, Dave, but we do get a lot of eyes on people in Cochise County, athletes that wouldn't get these looks, and even a bigger shout-out to R&R Athletics, who signed up a lot of these kids and get them offers. I mean, Logan Seeley has, 61 college offers right now?
Well, and Fabian, now his words, not mine. You know, from a little border town to Cornell University. Talk about his story.
That is, and he's still got a whole senior season to go. As we rejoin action, Lady Pumas down 2, and they have possession. And that's going to be a double dribble again. This one on Isabella Solis.
And Katana had the opportunity to set a really hard screen right there and didn't really put her shoulder into it. Now, you're allowed to do that as long as your feet are set.
David Gonzalez in the chat says, good job, Alyssa, watching you on Cool FM. Tatas is proud of you. Play hard, and she absolutely is today. Galaz momentarily opens, going to try to get inside and bully her way for a basket. Kicks it out to Burright. Addison Burright, no good on the three-pointer. Ball will be out on the Lady Pumas and going back to the Cowgirls.
Yeah, ball's going to stay on this side of the floor. Still a 2-point game. Yeah. I mean, again, that three by Alyssa Lopez at halftime really helped keep them in this thing. They were down 7 before that shot.
Speaking of three, here's another one off the backboard and no good. Burright there with the rebound, and a few opportunities at the basket there for the Cowgirls, and they do convert. Now a 4-point lead, 27-23. Alyssa Lopez with all ball, bringing it up. That one's going to be knocked away by Burwhite, but Seha collects. Seha going inside and draws the contact. That's something we talk about all the time, Dave. If it's not there for you, shooting the ball, drive to the inside, get physical, and try to draw the contact.
Absolutely. Go get yourself a couple of free throws. Keep this a tight affair. These free throws are brought to you by Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. Now open on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
First one up from Nicole Seha, and good. Tell you, I'm smelling that pizza right now. My weight loss journey, thanks to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, is not allowing me to have that. These boys,
They're called cheat days.
The problem is my cheat days turn into weeks, then months, then years.
Both free throws good by Nicole, cutting it back to a 2-point game.
27-25 your score, just under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cesena, she's going to get by Seha. She wants to do the floater in the lane, and turnabout's fair play as Seha is going to be called on the shot now. And Darlene Cesena is going to the line to shoot two. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Daniel. Already forgot his last name in the chat. Commenting for Hernandez. No, I'm stupid. Whatever. Thank you, Daniel, in the chat. Says Cornell has no official mascot. He looked it up for us. Thank you. They called the Big Red Bear, though. The free throw's up and no good. Solis wants to take the lead for the Pumas for the first time tonight. No good. Lopez wants to do it from the top of the key off the rim. No good.
2 shots to take the lead. Unfortunately, not able to put him down.
Cowgirls running the floor. Great pass up to Paisley Adams. Just a little bit too strong off the backboard.
Oh, Alyssa Lopez had a little bit to do with that as well, creeping up from behind her.
Seha trying to tie the game, going coast to coast. No good. We got end-to-end back-and-forth action. That one's up to Paisley Adams, who can't corral that one. So Paisley Adams doing a great job running the floor, but can't get the 2 buckets in the transition. That one's going to be up, and it looks like we're going to have a foul call.
A 3-pointer.
Yasleen Hernandez, Beast Hernandez, I should say, no disrespect, going to the line for 3. As David Gonzalez back in the chat says, Allison has been shooting hoops since she was a little girl, watched her ball growing up. Good story. We love that. We love the story time from the comment section.
Oh, absolutely. Big free throws coming in here for Beast Hernandez.
High, arcing shot, up and good. I'll tell you, they look so good when they go in.
Yeah, when they go in. Yeah, those teardrop free throws, boy, they're enough to give a coach a heart attack.
It doesn't even look like they touched the net. Second one up and good. And now it's a tie ball game. First time in a long time it's been tied. Bisbee's been hanging around and a chance to take their first lead of the game. Hernandez can't convert on the third one. And Willcox Cowgirls, Gabby Galaz with the rebound, throws it up to Maddie Bennett. That's always a good outlet pass.
Coach Pritchard looking a little nervous tonight. She's sweating bullets over there.
Well, Willcox Cowgirls, they still feel like they have something to prove. They beat Tombstone, as this one's up from Adams and well off. But Tombstone noticeably did not have Rachel Thursby, the offensive probably player of the year in 2A this year.
That one just taken right back by Darlene. Give the Cowgirls an extra possession.
All the way around. That's going to be a foul. Good move there traveling from Maddie Bennett. Solis is going to hook her, drawing the contact.
No, they called traveling on Maddie Bennett.
Just kidding. They called traveling on Maddie Bennett. That's why he's here, folks.
Well, amongst other reasons.
I would clothesline somebody, too, if I knew they traveled.
Well, you already made the infraction.
Right? Can't take that away. Hernandez. Seha's going to wind up with the ball, and it goes to Alyssa Lopez. And that's going to be Katana Rogers, who draws the contact, going to the line for 2. And for the first time since it was 3-0 and 3-2, the Lady Pumas have a chance to take the lead in this ball game.
Yeah, Katana's looking to be sharp on the free throw line and stab into that tie ball game and give the Bisbee Pumas the lead.
Daniel in the chat, commenting for Teresa Casillas, said, "You guys make it possible for me to watch."
Well, that's what we're here for.
That's going to be up and good from Katana Rogers, 28-27, a 1-point lead for the Lady Pumas. This would be an enormous win if they can knock off the Cowgirls.
Well, we're not there yet. A lot of basketball to be played. 4:19 here in the third, but that is a 2-point lead for the Lady Pumas.
I'll tell you, like I said at Cochise College yesterday, Dave, you guys can leave and come back in 2 minutes because this game's going to be in the balance and probably tied.
Oh, and there's a turnover from Willcox.
Beast Hernandez, she's been in the game, and since she's been back in the game, Bisbee's taken the lead. Effort, has to be careful with those reaches. Lopez missed the three, but does get the steal.
Lopez has no problems firing up that three.
Katana Rogers, she's still open, jumps inside the three-point line for two, no good. Yasleen Hernandez with the rebound. That one's going to be short. Hernandez on the inside, and you hear head coach Susie Pritchard saying rebound. They're letting Beast Hernandez go crazy with the rebounds, and another one, and that's going to draw contact from Isabella Solis. On Isabella Solis, 3:41 to play in the third quarter, 29-27, Pumas on top.
6 straight offensive rebounds on that possession for the Lady Pumas.
Wow.
And the Cowgirls coaches are not happy right now.
Yeah, you heard Susie Pritchard. I mean, we could hear it from here, and it's loud in this gym, so if that voice traveled like that, is usually not a happy yell.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here at Cool FM Live tonight to support youth athletics in Cochise County, girl youth athletics in Cochise County.
Try to throw that one in. Good defense from the Cowgirls. Ball will be knocked out. Baseline official says it will go back to the Pumas, and it will.
Yeah, he had to make the call. The other official wasn't sure. Just honestly.
Well, and I thought Galaz was off the Pumas. She had a chance to get it. She thought that was going to be out on the Pumas, but no dice. Alyssa Lopez, that one's going to be out on the Pumas. That the unpopular ball never lies moment. Not as popular. Unpopular has a negative connotation to it. Cowgirls bringing the ball up. That's Burright into Bennett. You get it back out to Burright. That's Galaz. And one opportunity, and that's the fourth foul on Yasleen Beast Hernandez for the Lady Pumas. Tie ball game and a chance for Galaz to give the Cowgirls the lead right back.
A great pass led to an easy layup for Gabby. And here like you said, they got a chance to take back the lead, and Yasleen's going to have to go back to the bench again.
These free throws brought to you by Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for 15 years. Veteran owned and operated with satisfaction, Mike's guarantee. Find him on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management. That one no good. Rebound to Alyssa Lopez. Seha with it now. 29-29. Good hard screen by Solis. Seha's going to use it. The runner on the baseline, up and good. 31-29, 2-point Puma lead.
Oh, that was a very pretty drive and shot off the backboard. That was just basketball 101 stuff right there. That was beautiful.
Galaz could have turned around and shot that one, but wanted to feed it to Bennett, who did have the better look. But I'll tell you, Dave, Gabby Galaz on the inside, I'd like her to be a little more unselfish. Go up strong with that, because every time she does, she puts it right off the backboard and in.
Yeah, she's one of the bigger players in the Cowgirls. Yeah, use that on the inside to get some easy buckets. But this break in the action gives me an opportunity to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Number 1 in Cochise County is voted on by you. Give them a call, 520-456-8945.
Number 1, that sounds like it's pretty good.
They're pretty good. If you go on Facebook, you'll see how good.
Some might say that's the best, but what do I know?
Okay. Our friend from the Sierra Vista Herald has entered the chat. Or the building, I should say.
3:05 to play in the third quarter. 2-point lead. Bisbee Pumas on top of the Willcox Cowgirls. But a lot of that lead was attributed to Yasleen Hernandez being back on the court for the Lady Pumas.
You are not wrong.
4 fouls. Daniel back in the chat says, I'm biting my tongue. Go Beast Hernandez. That last one, I kind of see that as a foul. She leaned into her when she was shooting.
Yeah, the last one, but the first two, so sitting on 4, But that being said, Pumas are going to have to do it for the next 3 minutes without her. 3:05 here in the third.
And when you get a nickname like Beast, Dave, it's almost like there's only one way you play basketball. So,
but you're right, though. The impact that she had leading to the Pumas taking the lead in this game.
So at least with the inbounds, it's going to be picked off by Ruiz. Burright from the free throw line. No good. Ball's going to be knocked around and staying with the Cowgirls. And there's Moreno thought that was going to be Puma ball. Not the case.
This is my 4th time seeing the Cowgirls this season, and this is the most animated I've ever seen Coach Pritchard. She is not a happy camper right now with her girls.
They're looking to build off that momentum. That's going to be a tripping on Solis. Good job there from Ruiz. They're looking to build off that momentum of beating the Tombstone Lady Yellow Jackets. Say it all the time, one of the top teams in the state, not just Cochise County. And right now, down 2 to the Bisbee Pumas. She expects a little more.
I mean, again, Bisbee's a pretty, hostile's not the right word. It's a tough place to win a game. So,
not wrong about that one. Maddie Bennett Going to follow that missed three-pointer with a steal, and it stays with the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Rosa with a nice rebound, but unfortunately handed it right back to Willcox. So we're staying on this side of the court.
Brittany Bagney in the chat says, "Go Pumas."
Let's go Pumas.
Good rebound there from Solis. They're going to start the outlet and finally out from underneath their basket. The Lady Pumas. Seha with it. Over to Alyssa Lopez. She wants to drive.
That's wide open.
That's Moreno for three off the front iron. No good. Good rebound from Seha. And that's going to draw a jump ball possession arrow going back to the Cowgirls.
Oh, if Nicole had been able to get that ball out of there, she had Alyssa wide open at the three-point line. Substitution coming in here for Willcox. Jasmine Sabalos coming in. That's my first time seeing her this year. I say Coach Pritchard wants to shake something up because she is not happy.
Daniel back in the chat says, slow it down, Pumas, not shut it down. That's going to be a good job from Solis, stealing that one on the inside, denying the entry pass and giving the ball back to the Bisbee Pumas. Seha wants to go coast to coast in the paint, the floater off the backboard, and no good.
He's just trying to draw the contact on that. That's going to be jump ball staying with the Lady Pumas. Yeah, she was just trying to draw the contact, didn't get it, so Aaron shot. And for all you folks from Willcox or anybody in Bisbee, Arizona tonight, there is live band karaoke at the Bisbee Grand with one ghost. So the best band, and you get to go sing with them. I'll be there for at least one. Oh, that's a turnover by the Lady Pumas. That ball's going back to the Cowgirls. 2:02 in the third. Bisbee with a 2-point lead.
31-29 your score. Cowgirls trying to tie or take the lead on this possession. Hot streaks of offense, but then that one's going to be up, and that looked good. Oh, no good. But also a lot of cold spells in this game, Dave.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you on that one. A little loud in here.
So they've had spells of being very hot in possessions, but also a lot of cold streaks coming in this game as well.
Yeah, this is uncharacteristic of the Cowgirls. Again, having seen them several times this year, not in their purest of forms.
Ruiz had the jumper open after the drive from Bennett. They get this one over to Burright. She had it open as well. Just nice. That's going to be Adams for three. Ooh, looked good from here, but just a little short. Alyssa Lopez running up. Good defense. But Lopez is going to pop the three ball off the front iron, and no good. Ball's going to be tipped away and going back to the Cowgirls.
Again, Alyssa Lopez is a gunslinger in every sense of the word. Mia Lopez checking in for Bisbee. She's going to check in for Isabella Solis. But yeah, Alyssa Lopez, no problem slinging that gun. Oh, our boy's in the house.
Spencer Anthony. You see his wrestling picture, how buff he looks in that thing?
No, I did not. Has he seen the picture? Does he know?
That's going to be Gabby Galaz on the inside. Good feed from Maddie Bennett. 32-31. Pumas on top. I thought it was 31 tie ball game.
That's what you called for, was more Gabby on the inside, and there it is.
Feed near the ball, 31-31. Moreno with the ball for the Lady Pumas. Over to Seha. Screen from Lopez. Seha looking for anything. Good defense by Adams. That's going to be Katana Rogers. She had the open shot.
Had the open shot.
Decides against it. Alyssa Lopez is going to pop the three ball just off the front of the rim and no good. Rebound to the Cowgirls. Just under a minute to play in the third quarter. 31-31. Ball will be knocked away and staying with the Cowgirls.
I thought there was contact on that, but either way, the ball is going to stay with the Cowgirls where it belongs. I thought there was a foul, but no, that would have only been the fourth team foul. So there is 14 fouls on Willcox right now. So if they foul Bisbee again, Bisbee's going to get free throws.
That's going to be Maddie Bennett. A cutting Galaz. Couldn't handle the pass. They sure did. They sure are watching my Cool FM comments down here, trying to feed the ball into Galaz. No dice on that one. Lopez. Over to Moreno. The three ball up and off the front of the rim. No good. Seha with the rebound. Alyssa Lopez now for three. And again missing in the exact same spot. Seha missing in the exact same spot. Ball's going to be knocked away, and it's going back to the Pumas. Good fight by Seha. 13 seconds. It's going to be thrown away. Paisley Adams, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Burright with it underneath. Ruiz draws the contact. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Sabalos. I thought that was Ruiz in there, so Sabalos, good job.
That's Jasmine. We haven't seen her yet this year. This is her first action on Cool FM Live. So big free throws for Jasmine Sabalos. Let's see if she's got it.
6 seconds and 15 milliseconds, I should say, to play in this third quarter. 31-31. Up and no good on the first one.
Well, it's funny. Coach Pitcher put her in as kind of a spark for the team, and it worked.
Brian Cuevas in the chat says, let's go Willcox. I'm just going to venture a guess and say there's a relation to the hammer, Ismail Cuevas, with that one. Second one, no good, a little short as well. But a good offensive rebound from Galaz is going to give the Willcox Cowgirls a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 33-31. And we have a tight contest, Dave, almost like we know what we're doing out here.
Yeah, I promise you competitive basketball. Well, here we are. So 2-point game, 1 minute before we start the fourth quarter. And before we do, I'm going to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, phone, and television. Go to allofiber.com and learn the difference.
I want to thank Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
Also, a big shout out to the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find them at Seasun Creations on Fry Boulevard now, or at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Buy your products locally. My goodness, how many times do we have to say this? Shop with your local services.
Yeah,
Spend your money in your community.
Support the businesses, Dave, that support your community. They're doing this out of the goodness of their heart. I'm not so sure our marketing director is like, yeah, let's broadcast high school sports. They're doing this to give shine, just like we all are, to these athletes, these amazing athletes across Cochise County who wouldn't get a second look without us. Trevor Ward in the chat says, let's go Cowgirls, relation to Landon Ward and the younger brother of Landon. I forget his name.
I always forget Landon's younger brother's name, but on his dad, Steven, of course, big supporters of ours.
Shout out Ward's Outfitters.
Yeah, you seen those trophy bucks being taken down through them? Oh, there's some big bucks.
I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, there's no way these animals exist in Arizona, but they do.
Those are some big ones. I was like, oh, my goodness. Well, here we go. 2-point game. Bisbee's got the ball.
Solis with it. Like Dave said, Bisbee down by 2. Beast Hernandez back in the game, 1 foul away from fouling out. She's got to play a little more careful, but that's just not going to be in her nature. That one's going to be thrown away. Galaz with it, looking for an outlet pass. Good job dribbling it all the way down. That's going to be Bennett for 3. No good. Maddie Bennett. Don't often say that. Paisley Adams comes away with a long rebound for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Solis had a nice rebound, but gave it right back to Willcox.
Galaz, she's going to throw this one away. That's going to be a backcourt violation or out of bounds on the Cowgirls. Either way, going back to the Lady Pumas. Oops, sorry.
There we go, Lady Pumas, another opportunity to tie this game. Under 7 minutes and 30 seconds here in this ball game. Lady Pumas down 2. Cowgirls trying to hold on the road in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of dandies and dreamers.
Shout out to Samsung and Android products. So I do not like iPhones, Dave. Let me tell you.
No, they're pretty annoying.
You say we have great quality, great sound quality. Just hit me.
Blocked by Maddie.
That's going to be Hernandez. Beast Hernandez on the inside draws the contact and going to the line to tie this game up. She is 2 for 3 from free throws at the line.
That's what a Beast does. They get inside, they draw some contact, they get to the line, and they tie it up for their team.
Daniel Pritchard in the chat says, let's go Willcox Cowgirls.
You know, I can see the chat too, you know. I know you love your chat.
Oh, I just notice every time, because I have an Android now. Up and go with the first one from Yasleen, 3 for 4 now from the line.
I'm going to go grab a couple players from the winning team here, and if it's Bisbee, it's going to be Yasleen and Lopez.
Hernandez off the back iron, no good. It's going to be a long rebound kicked around. I think that was off of Lopez last. And we have miscommunication here. Refs trying to find this one. I'll tell you, the baseline ref had it right. Sideline official incorrect, and they do get the right call.
Man, again, I have not seen the Willcox coaches this animated before. It seems like the girls are kind of in a haze, but again, that's what happens when you go to Bisbee.
I didn't want to say the word lethargic, but they haven't come out with as much fire as they have in the past, the Cowgirls. Here's Maddie Bennett on the inside to Galaz.
That was a great pass.
I'll tell you one person that always has the fire is Gabby Galaz.
That was a great pass by Bennett. They run such a good offense out of the high. When they get to the ball in the high post, they do a lot of good things. And here comes that full court press for the Cowgirls.
Beast Hernandez over to Seha, Nicole Seha. They got some room offensively. This one's over to Miranda. Vasquez Miranda looking for anybody over to Seha, I should say. Nicole Seha with the ball.
It is stuck to Alyssa Lopez like glue right now. They're ball denying Alyssa.
And that one's going to be out as they tried to get it to Alyssa Lopez, but Seha and Lopez miscommunication. Dave, like you said, great defense from the Cowgirls.
Yeah, had the heavy pressure, led to that turnover. And so Willcox with a 1-point lead, 6:35 on the clock. Katana is going to be checking back in for the Lady Pumas.
Not the Mortal Kombat character, someone a little less violent.
Katana. Finish him.
Katana Rogers does come right back in for Ileana Vasquez Miranda. 6:29 to play, 1 point Cowgirl lead. Beast Hernandez, the game's different when she's on the court. Got to avoid that foul trouble. She's going to go right by Maddie Bennett. That one's going to be knocked away and staying with the Lady Pumas.
Yeah, she got past a couple of defenders. I thought she was going to take it the whole way, but good defense by Willcox to deny that finishing penetration.
To stop you if you've heard that one before. Good defense from Willcox on that one. We'll be saying that a lot tonight for the boys' game as well. Alyssa Lopez, three-pointer for the lead. No good. Solis underneath with the rebound off the rim and no good. Another offensive rebound. Ball's going to be knocked around and staying with the Pumas.
Bisbee with the opportunity. 6:05 on the clock. Only down one. This thing is going to go down to the wire.
Good inbounds pass. Solis can't get that to go. Good box out by Burright, who gets it up to Adams. Adams over to Galaz. There she is. Gabby Galaz does not miss. With a first name like Gabby, you expect that.
Yeah, she is absolutely killing it on the inside right now. Up in that lead to 3 points for the Cowgirls. This is normally where Alyssa just throws in another bomb.
She wanted to try that one.
What a
Good pass
pass
inside to Hernandez. Contact
That's a foul.
underneath. And Yasleen Hernandez. Oh, the ball's going to be out. They do not call the contact. It will stay with the Pumas.
She literally grabbed her by the arm. Like, come on, ref. You're standing right there, brother.
My co-broadcaster can't believe his eyes right now. Alyssa Lopez with it. Into Katana Rogers, who does handle the ball but can't get the shot up. Good drive on the inside, and that's going to be contact. Katana going to the line for two.
Well, that wasn't
nearly. That's going to be timeout by Courtney Borquez. It was giving the officials an earful on those calls.
Yeah. He was standing right there. I'm way back here. She grabbed her arm. That's a foul. And he just gives the ball back to Bisbee.
Shout out to the Coronado family in the first row. Bobby Coronado, Joseph Coronado. Carlos Lopez is there, too. Didn't even see him.
He is. Everybody.
Alyssa Lopez there. Oh, man, I got to stop looking.
In the house.
I'm gonna keep calling out everybody.
The snack shack and the snack shack.
Teresa Casillas in the chat says, come. Oh, that's Daniel. That's right. Beast Dad says, come on. 35-32, 5:28 to play here in the fourth quarter. This stoppage of play allows me to thank the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, formerly Lawely Automotive. Ed Morse is all about being ingrained in this community. There's Dave. Drive in today and experience the difference at Ed Morse Automotive Group. As Brittany Bagby in the chat says, let's go Katana.
Is that Tristan?
That
he
is.
knows better than to walk over the cord.
I think that's Cam there, too.
You've only been doing Bisbee games for 3 years, Tristan. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Tristan Meyer, the future quarterback for the Bisbee Pumas, as well as defensive back Cam
That's right.
Anderson.
It's his team next year. That's right.
Right in front of us.
You ready for that, Tristan? You ready to be the quarterback of the Bisbee Pumas? All right. He said, oh, yeah.
35-32. That one going to be up from Paisley Adams. No good. A chance for a dagger in this one. Can't connect. Seha with the ball. Willcox going full court press. Seha dribbles through
nice,
it.
a nice
Gets it over to
tip.
Lopez. The elbow jumper off the backboard and in. Rewards the effort of her teammates in a 1 point deficit now for the Pumas.
Yeah, Nicole could have lost that ball, but just tipped it right over at the last second. Oh, nice shot.
And look at Addison Burright answering right back immediately. A 3-point game again for the Cowgirls.
Why does Spencer Anthony have a black eye?
That is a lot of physicality. Maddie Bennett ran through Katana Rogers and I guess did it illegally. Foul on Maddie Bennett's. Ball stays with the Pumas. 4:43 to play in the game. 37-34 your score in Bisbee, Arizona.
The ball right back to Alyssa again. She will pull it if she has even a sliver of window.
So will Beast. Yasleen Hernandez doing a good job staying out of that fifth foul trouble. Good defense. I think that was Galaz knocking that one away, and it's going to be a foul, I think, on Maddie Bennett. 2 quick fouls on Maddie Bennett. I didn't know playing tough was a foul nowadays.
Well, no, that was an elbow straight to the gut of Nicole Seha.
See, this is why I never played basketball.
Yeah, no, you can try to fight them off, but you can't throw elbows.
Alyssa Lopez, baseline jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound going to be fought for. That's going to be a jump ball possession. Arrow going back to the Cowgirls.
That was great effort on both of them on that rebound right there, creating that jump ball.
That's a lot of concurrent viewers for an inactive chat. Let's get live here, folks. We'll give you a shout out on Cool FM Live. Jump in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
Willcox Cowgirls with a 3-point lead. A basket here would go a long way to coming out of here with a victory on the road in Bisbee, Arizona.
Maddie Bennett gets that one back outside. And there is Galaz on the inside. Force of nature so far tonight. Good job by the Cowgirls just getting it back out. They have the 3-point lead. No need to rush anything. And as soon as I say that, Seha comes up with the steal. The crossover on the inside. Nicole Seha finishes at the rim, which brings this Bisbee Gymnasium to life.
Making plays happen. Number 2, Nicole Seha.
Adams with it. Every time the Pumas get back within one, there's a big basket from the Cowgirls, but not this time. Traveling call and a chance for the Pumas to take the lead.
Only 3:44 left in this game. Again, folks, stick around. We have a doubleheader tonight. We will be doing the Bisbee boys against the Willcox Cowboys tonight, and we're going to have the graphics, all the bells and whistles. We might try to give away $500. Stick around.
Seha with the ball. Dribbling around, gets it to the elbow. Back to Lopez, Alyssa Lopez. Inside to Beast Hernandez, and she is going to draw the contact. And Beast Hernandez with a chance to take the lead. I can see in my crystal ball this game will be at least tied at the end of these free throws. We'll see if she can't make both of them.
Oh, she has that high arcing shot. She's 2 for 3 in the game tonight.
No, she's missed 2 and made 4, I think. She went to the line twice.
Oh.
She had 2 for 3. Then I think it was 1 for 2.
I know she got fouled in the. Okay.
So
she made that one. Tie ball
5 for
game.
7, I think.
Tie ball game. Missed that one, though.
Good rebound. Box out from Galaz. The pressure from the Pumas. And great there from Maddie Bennett showing for the Cowgirls. Seha is going to get the ball. What are they going to call? They're going to call traveling on Nicole Seha.
Oh, Courtney Borges is about to lose it right now. She steals the ball. She gets fouled. They call it travel?
Well,
she's going to lose her mind right now.
37-37, your score in Bisbee, Arizona. 3:26 left to go in this ball game.
Oh, man, I would not want to be a referee dealing with Coach Borges right now.
Ooh, that was a hard hit by Burright. Galaz trying the floater on the baseline, no good. Beast Hernandez, and that's going to be a jump. No, it's going to be a foul on. All right, so the officiating is getting a little interesting here. That was all ball, but the foul will be called on Galaz, and that's a big foul on Gabby Galaz. 3:08 to play. I don't know how many she has. I think she can afford a few.
Like those little race horses outside of the grocery stores you put a quarter into. It's a little shaky out there with the refereeing. Not quite. Oh, and those are bonus. Yeah, these are free throws. They're in the bonus. So these calls are actually impacting the outcome of this game right now. Oh, my goodness. These referees need to get out of the way.
Yeah, Hernandez no good on the first one. A lot more pressure on these than one she had earlier. That's a big whistle.
I don't know who that was.
Hernandez gives the Pumas the 1-point lead. 3:08 to play. Patty Burright, that's going to be a reach-in foul on Nicole Seha.
Somebody in the chat saying, the beast! The beast!
It's Daniel. It's a boy.
Oh, I know.
I thought you said someone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did say someone.
Okay, I'm sorry. Madison Burright going to bring the ball up for the Willcox Cowgirls.
Coach calling for Texas.
We'll see what that is. That's going to be Burright from the top of the key. No good. Willcox ripping the net open in the first half with 3-pointers, but ice cold in the second half from 3.
Oh, no. Lopez almost threw it away right there.
Beast Hernandez comes up with it. The outlet pass. There's Solis. Isabella's got it. She wants to pop this one from the top of the key. Misses that one right. This is going to be the rebound for Isabella's. Gets it over to
nice
Galaz. Good pass to Bennett. On the inside, Maddie Bennett fighting. No good on that. Rebound going to Alyssa Lopez. 2:25 to play. Still a 1-point game. Pumas on top, and that's going to be a foul on Maddie Bennett. I know she has at least 3 fouls in this game now.
Yeah, she is. She's looking at her coach. She doesn't know what to do with that. Looked like Lopez kind of dribbled into her, and they're going to call the foul. And that's free throws. Oh, my goodness.
And Alyssa Lopez shooting these free throws, by the way.
Oh, my goodness. They're just handing this into Bisbee right now.
Careful, Dave. You're beloved in Bisbee, Arizona.
No, I'm just speaking in generalities about what I'm watching. A very competitive game, and the referees are giving a lot of bonus free throws to the Bisbee Pumas.
Lopez up and good with the first one.
You know she's not missing these.
I think she ran into her, but that's just me. The Pinstripes have made questionable calls, so I'll give them one. Lopez for the three-point lead, up and good. The biggest lead for the Bisbee, or at least matches the biggest lead for the Bisbee Lady Pumas here tonight. 40-37, 2:18 to play. Adams with it.
They've got to get the ball to Maddie Bennett right
There
there
she is in the high post.
Let her create.
Burwright had the open look. No, decides better of it. Gabby Galah is going to drive baseline. Try to get that back to Bennett. It stays with Burwright, and that's going to be a foul on Katana Rogers.
It is, and that's only the second team foul on the Pumas. 2:05 on the clock.
3-point ball game, and we will see Darlene Cesena coming back into the game for Yasmin Sabalos.
Good minutes for Sabalos. Wilcox, 2 minutes and 5 seconds to try to figure this out.
Oh, Bennett's got a wide open three for the tie off the back iron. No good. Beast Hernandez pulls down the rebound. Seha up to Lopez. Lopez the three. No good. Rebound. Seha battling. Goes up with it.
Ball.
No good. Ball will be knocked out and staying with the Pumas. Broadcaster is going to have an aneurysm. And for those of you who don't know, that is Dave Davies' uncomfortable laugh, where he really is angry at something.
I'm going to have trouble doing the boys game because I'm going to be biting my tongue for the rest of this one.
I like that. That was clever, Dave. Katana Rogers on the inside.
Call.
Contact, nothing
And
called.
she's looking over like she got hit by two different players. I mean, they're calling calls when they shouldn't be calling calls, or they're not calling calls when they should be. Oh, my goodness.
What is this, the NFL?
The inconsistency is out of control.
Ball will stay with the Pumas underneath. It's Beast Hernandez back to Alyssa Lopez. Couldn't handle the return pass. 1:42 to play. Still a 3-point lead for the Pumas. Cowgirls trying to cut into that deficit or tie the ball game up with this one possession. Burwright. Courtney Borquez wants a foul. Nothing called. Daniel in chat says, I'm hyperventilating. That one's going to be missed off the back iron. Alyssa Lopez running all the way up. Courtney Borquez calling for something, and it's going to be a jump ball. She wasn't saying timeout, but I'll tell you, head coaches Susie Pritchard and Courtney Borquez are working over the officials right now, as well as my co-broadcaster Dave Davies.
When I don't talk, then it tells you everything you need to know about what I think about what's going on.
It takes a lot to shut Dave Davies up, and bad officiating will do it. 1:25 to play in this ball game. 3-point lead for the Bisbee Pumas. We try to return to a sense of normalcy here in this gymnasium. And while we do that, I'd like to thank the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference at Ed Morse Automotive Group.
And also thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, #1 in Cochise County. And while I'm here, we've been by Warren Ballpark to go see the new field. Shout out to Banning Creek Enterprise for rebuilding the Bisbee Puma Warren Ballpark baseball field, because that field was getting a little shoddy and it really needed the upgrade. Banning Creek Enterprises jumped in to save the day.
For sure.
A lot of viewers for the end of it. It's so crazy how you get into the fourth quarter of these tight games and the viewers start piling up. Couldn't help but notice that in Tombstone the other day. 30-27 your score. A 3-point lead for the Lady Pumas. What a win this would be if they could knock off the Willcox Cowgirls. Wow, this would be, even at home, this would be quite the upset.
As we mentioned, Cowgirls coming off. There's going to be a warning to the white bench. Courtney Borquez was out of her box before that timeout, so as well as out of her mind for the officiating. All right, I'm going to stop now.
You know, to quote the office, if I could speak my truth, she was just speaking her truth.
But the Cowgirls coming off the win in Tombstone, Arizona, against the top 5 Lady Yellow Jackets.
And she's watching all this taking place. What is she supposed to do?
Seha gets the ball, 1:22 to play. Tight defense from the Willcox Cowgirls. Expect nothing less right now. Katana Rogers over to Solis.
Bisbee can play hot potato with this thing. There is no shot clock.
Yasmin Hernandez, beast on the inside. That one's going to be knocked away and stolen by the Willcox Cowgirls. Good job from Yasmin getting away, not contacting Maddie Bennett. Oh, they had it underneath to cut the deficit to 1. That's going to be contact, and going to the line. 4-2 is going to be Darlene Cesena.
just like with Coach Pritchard, this is the most animated I've ever seen Maddie Bennett. Normally she is cool as a cucumber. She's out there with a little frustration.
When it rains, it pours. It's like a snowball, Dave. When it gets momentum, officiating is not liked by anybody. It just piles up and piles up. Oh, they're not going to give her the shooting foul. So Maddie Bennett underneath. She's going to go to the elbow. Maddie Bennett misses that one short. Solis with the rebound. Seha with it. Katana Rogers, good track back defense from your girl Susana. You said she was a menace defensively, but speaking of defensive menace, that one's going to be Seha knocking the ball off the Cowgirls and giving possession back to the Lady Pumas.
Well, it's some little justice on that because there was actually a double dribble that went uncalled. So the ball going back to Bisbee is actually the correct thing, no matter how it happens.
40-37, a foul from the Cowgirls and a chance for the Bisbee Pumas to take a 2-possession lead. How will Willcox defend with 45 seconds? Seha, the boys next to me want a dribble, a double dribble on that one. Daniel says the Zebras are lucky I'm not there, as we do finally get a foul in the Cowgirls. Daniel, don't worry, Dave Davies is here for you.
I like that foul. Make them try to get these points on the line.
But if she hits one free throw,
I just saw it.
if she hits one free throw, it's a 2-possession game. And the Cowgirls have not been very efficient shooting here tonight. I would like to have as many cracks at the three-pointer if I was the Cowgirls, but we'll see what happens here at the line. Seha.
One free throw.
No good.
One free throw, and the Bisbee Lady Pumas are probably walking out of here with a victory with only 38 seconds on that clock.
He didn't want to quite call it, but I agree with you.
If she makes this free throw, I think Bisbee's walking out of here with the win.
Seha, no good on that one. And we're going to have a lane infraction. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on the Willcox Cowgirls unnecessarily as the rebound came to Galaz. My boy Dave's got that look in his eyes. He's literally biting his tongue.
No, I'm telling you what's going on right now because both teams are upset. So that just it's just the inconsistencies.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying you're favoring
both teams are going to walk out of here feeling like they got shafted, and that's going to be a 4-point lead for the Pumas.
37 seconds left, a 4-point Puma lead. Driving all the way is going to be Addison Burwright. She needed to make that one. Did everything right, but the finish ball's going to be knocked around. And going back to the Cowgirls, great defense from Willcox to keep them in the game.
Burwright had it at point-blank range and just wasn't able to put it down.
That's going to be Paisley Adams Burwright. She's got the open three, but that's going to be rejected by Alyssa Lopez off the Pumas again. 23 seconds and staying with the Cowgirls.
Oh, my goodness. You know, all we want to do is see the best team win, you know. The extracurriculars make it a little more difficult.
Maddie Bennett, she's going to pop a three-pointer falling away. No good. Hernandez is going to knock this one out. It's going to be off the Pumas again. Tick, 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 tick. 41-37, Pumas on top. Just under 20 seconds to play. Looking for anything, the Cowgirls. Good defense there from Hernandez. Beast knocking that one away.
Oh, and there's the Bisbee gym that we know. There it is. We're back at home in Bisbee, baby.
Maddie Bennett, a big three-pointer. Good! 15-14, the clock has to stop. A couple seconds went off, and that's going to be an interception. That's going to be Burwright for the three and the win. No good. Ball's going to go all the way out. Lopez with the rebound, throws it away. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and a timeout. What a timeout from head coach Susie Pritchard of the Willcox Cowgirls. 7.21 seconds to play, 41-40.
I know it's instinct to go after the ball, but Nicole could have just let that go out of bounds and it would have been Bisbee basketball. And she tried to save it. They ended it right back to Willcox, giving them a chance to win this game with 7 seconds left. My goodness.
Maddie Bennett with a big three-pointer to put the tension right back into this ball game.
And we're about to cross the 50 concurrent viewer mark. Thank you for supporting youth athletics in Cochise County. Thank you for supporting girls youth athletics in Cochise County. And of course, you're here for the very competitive basketball game.
Of course, right? That's one thing that this generation is really starting to embrace is ladies athletics, and I'm here for it. I've seen the work these girls put in, especially Cochise College. Man, there's just all around Cochise College, Willcox, Tombstone, a lot of talent here that's finally getting recognized and finally getting their shine.
Yeah, that's why I love what we do so much. By the way, for all you at home, how you liking that brand new gymnasium floor here in Bisbee, Arizona? Isn't that beautiful?
And the boys game, we will try to work out some graphics for you. Galaz inside to Burright. That's Maddie Bennett. That's who they want to have leaning in. Maddie Bennett couldn't get it to go. That's going to do it. We have confusion on the floor, but the clock reads triple zeros. The refs grab the ball, and the game might be over. The refs talking about this one, Dave. I know you like this. The conference, not on the mound, but on the court.
At the end of they're about to put another second on this clock, get the ball back.
And that's your ball game. Now we get to do the call, folks. The Bisbee Lady Pumas take out the Willcox Cowgirls in Bisbee, Arizona. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Stay tuned. We will have the boys coming up next. But aside from everything else, Dave, on court between the teams, what did you see out of both teams? What did you like and what did you think needs improvement?
Bisbee Pumas all effort tonight. Alyssa Lopez with some big bombs. Again, Willcox just didn't look like they were in top form tonight. I mean, no excuses for anything going on, but, it just wasn't a characteristic game. But again, the extracurriculars had a lot to do with it. I'm going to try to very quickly grab these players because we have some setting up to do for the next game.
We absolutely have some setting up to do for graphics as well. It takes a lot to do that, folks. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. Real quickly, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care for all of Cochise County, 520-685-1035. Thank you to the Sherry Alpha team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, call 717-599-2439. And that's the last sponsor I'm going to get. As Dave Davies in the chat, Daniel says, the Beast MVP. Thank you, guys. And speaking of the Beast, Hernandez and Alyssa Lopez.
He's going to get it plugged in real quick. After the next game, interview the stars of this game.
All right.
We're going to start
Hernandez and Alyssa Lopez.
First of all, you have a lot of support in this chat down here. Just so you're very popular. Alyssa, I'm going to start with you. Every time you guys would go down 5, 6, 7, a big three from Lopez. A big three from Lopez. Is that what the team kind of counts on to get you guys back in these games?
Yeah, it does. I'm just super proud of my team. We worked very hard. We show that we can do it. We put in the work. At practice, we always put in the work. I'm very proud of them. Every single one of us did amazing, and I'm super proud of them.
And as far as you go, we got to keep you out of foul trouble, okay? We need you on the floor. There was a noticeable difference in that scoreboard when you were on the floor and when you weren't on the floor. You seem to be the heart and soul of this team. Talk to me about that a little bit.
I feel like we mostly depend on Liz, but we all take a part in the team.
When you're out there rebounding, playing big like that, you're kind of the glue that keeps this thing going so she can get off those shots. But we got to keep you out of foul trouble, keep you on the floor.
I'm always fouling out. But I learned to rebound from my brothers.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Well, speaking of playing with foul trouble there, Beast, now you had 4 fouls going into the fourth quarter. Didn't foul out. Do you change your game at all when you have that 4th foul, or is it you're just playing as hard as you're ever going to play and that's just it?
I changed my mindset because when I go back on defense, I'm like hands up. And that's
all right, well, just pretend you have 4 fouls all the time.
I know.
But again, Alyssa, if you watch our show on Tuesday, we talk about you all the time. You're a great player. Keep it up, ladies. What a big win. You know what they just did? They just beat Tombstone on Tuesday, and y'all just beat them. So that's a huge win for y'all. So congratulations.
A little bit, Alyssa, give us your immediate reactions after a win like that and the way it happened and having to stand tall defensively at the end of the game. What are you feeling right now besides, joy and excitement?
I'm very happy. We knew it was coming. We had to be ready, and our mindsets were just come out here and show it and give it our all. And I'm very proud of every single one of our girls. Again, every single one of us played amazing. I'm super proud of all of us.
All right, ladies, floor is yours. Anything you'd like to say? Thank anyone. Give a shout out. Let everyone know about Alyssa Lopez and Yasleen Hernandez.
No, but thank you guys for watching.
You had a lot of viewers. You had a lot of viewers today.
I want to shout out my dad because I know he's watching from home.
He sure
yes, he was. Shout out Daniel.
Yeah.
But thank you, ladies, so much. Congratulations. We're going to get set up to watch these boys play, but keep up the good work, and we'll be seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
Bisbee Lady Pumas victorious here in Bisbee, Arizona. Yasleen Hernandez, Alyssa Lopez, thank you for your time. That's going to do it for the game 1 of our doubleheader. Stay tuned for Dave Davies. I am Paul Corder, and we will see you in just a moment.